We got a really quick video for our week 2 replay. Let's go ahead and get started right away. This team was pretty hard to prep for, not gonna lie, it's really bulky, so this is a team that was recommended to me. I had some help making it with CBC Sheepy and Jerome Muskrat. Wanted to get the glare off right away, see if they wanted to switch in. Glare would hit everyone here. It's pretty smart to go switch in on the glare already, so when it's already paralyzed, I go for a substitute to gamble away, start hitting with discharge. It's very bulky, as you can see. This thing can be a little annoying. The Escarada doesn't really have any ways of hitting Scizor. It doesn't have any fire moves, thankfully, so I swapped in. And they bring out the Great Tusk. Great Tusk has an insane amount of physical bulk, so we couldn't see in on it, sadly. It also knows Temper Flare. I attempt to burn it, but they switch into Vaporeon. Really smart move. That burn will do nothing to it, because Vaporeon is a special attacker, so I switch into Heliolisk to see what we can do here. So Seal is super effective against Fairy, so I go for the Bullet Punch. It knows Heat Wave, though. That kind of caught me off guard. I didn't know it could learn a fire move. It doesn't surprise me when it happened, though, because it's a bird, Pokemon bird. Most birds can learn Heat Wave. I switched to Toxicroak because I was expecting a Scald, but it didn't come through, so I substitute here. There's the fire move that I was worried about earlier with Scizor. Knock off his Choice Scarf. Hits me again with Temper Flare. I'm trying to burn it now, which ends up working. We got the Flame Body Burn at 30% chance, so now we're fighting at the Dunsparce. So this thing is crazy, and you'll see why in a second here. It knows Rattled, which caught me off guard because I completely forgot what it did here. It raises the speed if you hit it with a Dark or Bug type. We're immune to that because it's Ground type. Here comes the Dunsparce again. As you can see, it's just so bulky, and it hits really hard with Boom Burst. Boom Burst is the strongest normal attacking move in the game, next to like Explosion. That was my mistake, so what I just did there, oops, I did not mean to hit it with U-turn. I kind of was panicking about the Dunsparce, so I wasn't thinking there, so I ended up just raising its speed for free again with like 0 drawback on his side. The Dunsparce also knows Glare. Now Flamethrower, he probably caught on that it was Dry Skin, so he hits it with Flamethrower, which does a lot of damage. I mean, regardless, he was going to go down. Boom Burst would have just killed it, but he might have been anticipating like a Scizor switch in as well. That's another thing too, it knows Flamethrower. It's like, man, just classic normal type Pokemon learning so many coverage moves. Gets the Glare off. I'm guessing he thinks I'm still trying to switch into Scizor here. But because I know it has Flamethrower, I was hesitant to bring it out, so I just kept Talonflame in to see what I could do against this behemoth. Unfortunately, Talonflame does go down. I bring in Darkrai, my strongest special attacker. Hit it with a Dark move, and it raises the speed up. So I'm trying to just pretty much take it down the best I can. It knows Roost. Man, this thing is like super overloaded. It's like, I think it's a pretty nice draft mod, honestly. Boom Burst, Glare, Flamethrower, Roost, and of course it knows more too. Like it can be a physical attacker as well. Which is crazy. Let's continue. Unfortunately, Dark Ride does go down. At this point, I kind of see the writing on the wall here. I bring up my hardest physical attacker and try to just hit him with Fishious Ram, but then he swaps into a Water Absorb Vaporeon. Really smart move there. At that point, I'm kind of just panicking, so I hit it with Super Fang, see if we can get it lowered a little bit. Super Fang does fixed amount of damage. It does half your current HP. That's why I didn't do as much that second time, because it was already pretty down. Switched into the Dunsparce again, with a Wish this time. I missed the Super Fang, unfortunately. Goes for the Boom Burst. I'm paralyzed. At this point, I know it's over. There's no way. I think what I should have done was, in hindsight, I should have went Heliolisk much sooner, and then hit it with the Paralyze here, and then switch to Dracovish and just start whacking it with Fishious Ren. It will be like it's at its highest power at that point. That's what I should have done in reality. I think if I did that, it would have been a much smoother game, or I wouldn't have been like so destroyed here. Like it's just so. I misclicked here. I did not mean to click that. I meant to click Bullet Punch, but it was over. It didn't matter what I clicked here. But yeah, good game to Iceman Braun 2005. The Dunsparce was crazy. Oh my god, this thing is so bulky. Makes me think maybe I should be grabbing him in the future, but it was a good game. At this point though, I would tell myself, okay, I'm 0-2 right now in this draft. I would just want 6-0'd, which means he had all 6 of his Pokemon, I had 0. So at this point I was like, I need to play a lot of Natdex games, because I'm not really playing any Natdex game at this point. So after this, I told myself I'm gonna grind 20 Natdex games a day, and I ended up grinding a lot the other day, and I hit rank 1500, which is like nothing to most people, but it's a lot to me. I felt improved. So the third game, it's our redemption. I'm not gonna spoil anything as much as I can, but it's much better than what this game was, that's for sure. Anyways, thank you for coming to this video. Also, one quick thing, if you're still here, I am in a Radical Red draft, and we are 2 rounds in. I have 4 picks because I'm a wheel pick at the end, so I get 2 picks per turn pretty much. And we'll be having a video on that sometime next week-ish, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna try to do it before Thursday though. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming, and you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.